9 a.m.
It's 10 a.m.
It's 10 a.m. and he already refuses to believe that I'm always right. So we're just gonna go ahead and let that sink in. Doesn't want to listen to me and believe that I'm right, and then goes back later and was like, hey, I got this brilliant idea. Let's do it this way. Woo!
I'm glad you're recording how much of a douche you are.
Huh?
I'm glad you're recording how much of a douche you are. Maybe
I'm not.
I can see how you are.
I'm not recording how much of a douche I am. I'm recording how your wife had a brilliant idea and you were like, no, bad idea. And I was like, yes, good idea. And you were like, no. And then you come back 5 minutes later, hey, good idea. Let's do it this way. Yeah? Yeah? Where's that smile? Yeah, thought so.
You know what I got to say about that?
Show the camera what you're doing. Are you gonna do that every time I talk?
Here we go.
It's almost 10 a.m.
I've been up till 7.
and now we have to make another trip
You know we don't have to go to Target.
into town.
Let's just go to Target.
Alright, now we're changing our minds. We're gonna go get breakfast because I want coffee.
Just get a little bit basic.
I'm not being basic.
What kind of coffee are you gonna get?
Basically how I run my life. Black iced coffee
You don't drink black iced coffee.
with a little bit of cream in it.
No, you don't.
It's still black.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
It was so fake. I thought you were for real for a minute. It made me so sad when I realized you were being a smart ass.
I'm gonna get white girl wasted.
I was about to say, you know, you say that I'm basic. I'm not the one that gets frozen drinks when we go places.
It's a very manly drink.
What is it?
You couldn't handle this.
A Milan white mocha. That's mine.
You're gonna give me a piece.
We went to Eliano's and I got frozen coffee with whipped cream. The whipped cream is pretty good, really good. And then got everything bagel with cream cheese. And then we got ham and cheese and egg croissants. Say it. Croissant. Now we're just waiting at the RV repair shop so we can price out the rubber roof for the roof. The roof. Brandon's eating. We got breakfast and coffee, and now we're just waiting outside because they're really busy, kind of. Or the guy's just really old and slow. But we were driving through town getting breakfast, and we saw this RV accessory place, which was pretty cool because we went in and they have parts for everything, and they're pretty decently priced. Hopefully today we finish getting the roof on because we're meaning to get it done Thursday, or even before then, Wednesday, right? Last Wednesday we were supposed to get the roof done, and then Thursday.
Supposed to get the roof done
last weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah. It's taking a little bit longer, but to replace part of the roof that we want to, we have to replace, or Brandon wants to replace the floor first. That way he can stand on the inside when he does the joists, the trusses. There you go. So yeah, hopefully we get done with the roof today because it's been an ongoing thing and it's taken a lot longer than we wanted it to.
Way too long.
So we just got done pricing out the rest of the roof, which is the rubber roof that has to go on top.
Lap sealant, the butyl tape, everything.
And it comes out to $649.
If we give him
a container of the glue back, because he said we'll only need one, but 2 comes in the kit. All right, Brandon ripped up the floor so far just a little bit because we have to replace this area right here. Why is it always zoomed in? We have to take this piece of floor up so we can put this piece of wood on the top, and then I apparently am going to vacuum like a little good housewife.
Alright, so this is where we're at here. I ripped out that back cabinet. It wasn't very well done. I mean, we got to replace the paneling on this wall anyways, because that's where most of the water damage was. But that's our fuse panel and power distribution box. You can see where our wires come in at to feed everything. 12 volt on left, Yeah, 12 volt left, 120 on the right. That's our moisture barrier. And now I've got to clean this up the rest of the way, frame it in, and set our plywood down. I have to do that so that I can get back to these roof trusses, finish them up so that I can go ahead and start laying the plywood back down. Wife's got the dinette ripped out. Once I get this done, we'll tackle this. Say action.
Action.
Alright, so we pulled up the rest of the back RV, and we'll show you what we got so far. Sucked up all the dirt and all the pieces we could. We're going to let it dry for a few minutes. It dries fairly quickly, and then we're going to start framing it out with our 2x4 so we can get the floor down. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get our 2x4s and start framing out this floor. We're screwing in our floor supports. Everything seems to be sturdy and good. Once we still not sure if I want to put 2 sheets of plywood, because this is exactly 4 feet, or just put an 8-footer right here and have it come out to about right here and then continue on. Most likely you're going to go with just 1 sheet. Alright guys, this is our subfloor so far. These are our joists. They're all screwed in place into the steel on the bottom. Still working our way back to this side. You can see there's aluminum going around the outer side. The plywood will fit on top of these. And standing on those 2x4s, there's no flexing or bending, so the plywood should sit nicely. This is where we're stopping for this section. Then when we pull out more, once we get the roof done, then we'll continue with the flooring. It was a mission trying to get all this stuff cleaned up, get all the wood that was on there. I'll show you exactly how it was made. There's a piece of it right there. You got a piece of Luan. You alright?
Yep.
You alright?
Yeah.
Piece of Luan, and then foam, and then another piece. And the bottom was sticking to it. This is our roof. And part of the floor. Big old pile. For our living room, there's still some of the rubber roof still stuck on there. You can see the wood attached to it.
So while Brandon's been working on the roof and the floor, I'm starting on the inside. So I took all the carpet off, well, most of it, for this trim piece, because at first I was just going to put a piece of wood up to make like a wood border for the slide out. But when I took off the carpet, I found out that there was good one underneath, so I'm just going to try to sand it down.
Lucy. Hi, baby. Say hi. Say hi.
Brandon's up there trying to get the roof on before it rains as best as we can. Brandon is trying to get the roof on as fast as we can because it's raining like 3 hours before it was supposed to. Because we keeps telling us that we're gonna have days where it's not raining and then it ends up raining anyways. So as you can see, Brandon's trying to get the rest of it on. He got the bathroom vent out finally so we can put the new plywood over it. As you can see, it's raining. We got rained out, like it was so bad. It started pouring and it really sucks because we still don't have the roof on because we keep finding new things that we have to do before we get the roof on, and it's just becoming very, very complicated, and Brandon's getting a little pissed off at it. But we got completely rained out and it sucks. Like, absolutely sucks. But it stopped raining, so Brandon's gonna try to jump out there and get what he can done as fast as he can. And then our tarp, apparently, we have 2 tarps for the RV, and apparently neither one of them were stopping the rain from coming in the other day, so we have to go to Home Depot today, which is probably about 30 minutes away, and get a new one.
So it's finally done raining. I'm up here trying to get this roof paneling back on. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm not too fond of heights, but I'm standing up here now. Just got the first panel all set. Now I'm just going through screwing it all together, and then I'll get the second panel to match up and then work our way back. It's not the best plywood to use for this, especially if it's going to be raining, but it's what we had, it's what we could afford. So, but I mean, I'm standing up here, I'm 250 pounds, I'm standing up here, no buckling or anything, so this should be alright, should hold. I'll keep you updated. So once again, it started raining while I was up there. but I did manage to get the first 2 sheets in place and screwed down. Seems to work pretty good. In there I need to take the little 1x2s and just replace everything in there. You can see where I missed twice. We do have a seam right here, but butyl tape will cover that, and I'll make a nailer to fit that. And other than that, got some water coming in here from the seam. But we have aluminum studs in here, so it's not really going to ruin much. And then the insulation is styrofoam. So the only thing that's really going to replace or destroy is the paneling, which if it's got to be replaced, it's got to be replaced. But I'll be getting a tarp here today, and once I'm done getting everything ready, we'll just throw the tarp on it and be done with it. That's it so far. At least it'll slow down the leaks in here for a little bit. The bedroom was the only decent place. The floor's wet now, but the wood is still good. A couple hours later, I got tired of waiting for the rain. As soon as it cleared up, I got on top and it started pouring again. So I gave up on waiting out on the rain and just continued. It's not completely screwed down, but I got to get around the edges. You can see there's a little bit of light, but the butyl tape will take care of the edges too. Still got to fix that, but so far everything's working good. I can do, like I said, I'm a 250-pound guy. I can do jumping jacks on the top of that roof and not have to worry at all. But I got to continue. I got to do the floor next so that I can get to this area. I ran out of screws. The box of screws that I bought are no good for this. So I'm going to finish framing that out, throw down my plywood, probably hit Home Depot soon. Alright, so the last section of the video, I showed you that we got up to here done. You just got a few more, maybe about 2 more panels to go. But before I was able to continue on that part of the roof, I had to install a floor. I got it in, it's sturdy enough. We got the rest of that to get done. Thankfully we got as much of the roof done as we could. The kitchen will most likely have to be ripped out. Every day that it rains, it's just swelling up even more. I was hoping to salvage as much possible, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like a trash pit right now. That's pretty much what it is for the time being. Once I get the roof and everything taken care of, I'll be able to start putting these wires up in the rafters. That's better. Yep, that's it so far. Probably about done for the weekend.
And now I know my